Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Sunday, so welcome back to Sketch Sunday with Moira and Amber and I. And so today we are taking on this sketch. I wish I could read it. Must be from Laura Whitaker, is what I'm guessing. Laura Creates 50. So, a super fun sketch. It's a great sketch to get multi-photos. Maybe not 3, 4 by 6 photos. But when I was going through my photos, I was like, oh yeah, I want to do these 3 photos. And I was like, ooh, they're kind of big. So I trimmed them down a bit, but I definitely couldn't get them to the 4 by 4, 3 by 4, or 3 by 3 sizes that are in this sketch. So I'm just going to go with it. And they're not all the same size. And that's okay. So I'm trying to figure out, I do want to do the circles. I try to do a fairly literal take on this. I'm trying to figure out how big to make the circles so you can tell they're circles. And yes, I pulled out my Cricut and let it cut 5-inch circles for me. So I cut 3 5-inch circles. So I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And I really like this background paper, and I love kind of the orange and yellow and pinks. And I thought it went well with Julianne's shirt. But I decided to bring in that kind of blue tealy color to go with the bedding. So we were hanging out in her room, in her bed. I don't know what we were doing. But she decided to take my phone and take pictures. And I don't know if these are from her iPod or if she actually had my phone for some reason. I don't know. So, they're just cute, and we were just goofing off, and I I I feel like these are kind of those pictures that you just kind of want to cherish those little moments. So I went through the 6 by 6 papers because I didn't want to cut into another 12 by 12, and found, I guess it's a pink ombre. And so I cut it in 1-inch strips. And then I decided I wanted a yellow, and there wasn't a yellow in my kit. So I just went in my scrap bin, pulled out this yellow piece of scratch paper, and cut some more strips. So initially I was going to do 3 because it looks like there's 3 pieces of paper behind each circle. But I think they might have been smaller. I'm not sure. So this one I tear, but I don't tear any of the other ones. So I don't know. I just like tearing paper sometimes. And so I thought 3 was just going to be too much, too busy. So I decide only to do the 2. And some of the paper is not quite long enough. So I do tear it and kind of line it up. One of them I make like crazy crooked. Like I went to put it down, I was like, whoa, what was I doing? Like it was crazy crooked. So I do fix it. So they're fairly straight behind, and I do the same to each of the circles. I did rough up the edges of the circles with an edge distresser, but didn't do it to any of the other papers. That's okay. It just gives it a little extra oomph. Partially because, I mean, it already stands out because of the color, but it just gives it that little bit of extra. So, I kind of mirrored the sketch, so I have my 2 overlapping ones going the opposite direction, and I hope that makes sense. So the two that are touching are on the right side, and then the one kind of standalone one is on the left instead of vice versa. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere those down, and then I am going to look for some embellishing. So like I said, this is from my August How to Kill a Kit with Style, which is basically a bunch of my Pink Fresh items. Because I got to start using things. I got to stop hoarding things. I really do want to try and get through a little bit more of my stash. I haven't come up with a really good plan for that yet, but I do feel like I'm kind of running out of room. So like I'm creating more areas to store things, but not using the things that I have. So I got to figure out a nice balance for that. So I'm going to work on that, and I'll keep you posted. Let you know what I come up with when I come up with it. Because right now, I don't know. I just know that I need to use my stuff. So, I mean, if I convince my family that I just needed to live in the shed, you know, then I would be able to use my stuff. But I don't think that's probably feasible. So, not going to worry about that. So, from the tags ephemera pack, I pull out a piece that says, oh, sorry, excuse me, a piece that says special, and then a piece that says memories together. And then from the puffy stickers, I added the word smile, and then I added that floral piece and that little butterfly. And I love their puffy stickers. Like, I am totally like playing with them right now. I'm looking at the layout and I am totally playing with it. So from the other puffy sheet, I found this yellow frame, and I am going to put that on the bottom picture and on the top picture. And I just cut it at a diagonal. Just going to snuggle that down there. So I'm trying to see if there's any other pieces that are going to work. And then I'm going to go to the regular puffy, small puffy stickers and pull out a floral and then that big white one that says Love Our Life. And I'm put that right where those two pictures join. And then it's not so awkward, I feel like. I think about adding this other floral, but I think I ended up putting it back. I mean, it's just kind of hanging out on my finger right now, and for some reason I couldn't get these to be straight for nothing, and I still don't think they're straight. I think they look straighter, but I still don't think they're straight. So, I mean, there is that. What else am I going to add? Oh, so in the sketch there is a bunch of tags, and so I wanted to add a place to do some journaling. So there is that tab. It's not really a tag though. It's like a pocket with a journaling thing, and that went under the second one. And then I go through the ephemera and I find the word home, which I thought was perfect because obviously we're at home, we're in her bedroom. And then I am going to finish it off with some Spiegel Mom scrap sequins, and these ones are called Simply the Zest. And I'm going to use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. I'm going to do a couple of dots, and then I'm going to use my Crystal Katana, and I'm only going to use the yellow and white ones. I decided not to pull the minty into the sequins. And then of course my butterfly has to have sequin trails, so those sequin trails are placed. And then to bring a little bit more attention to the title area, I add they're actually flower sequins, and I do a line of them under the word that says together. So that is pretty much my layout. So this month will obviously not be as busy as last month, but you will still have the series that I do every Saturday. May I Scrap Lift You with Sandy and Moira, and sorry about the fact that yesterday's wasn't. And then on Sundays, Sketch Sunday with Amber and Moira and I. And then we will continue to have Off the Board the last Wednesday of the month. And then I will just have random videos for you throughout the month. So no real schedule. But stay tuned because September I will be back every day again. So make sure you check out the description box below. I will have a link to Moira's channel and to Amber's Instagram. A couple of close-ups here for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I do read all of your comments, and I really appreciate the time that you spend to listen to me chat while I'm scrapbooking and having fun. And look, you can see the smudges on my pictures. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you later this week. Bye.